if there are some specific symptoms like sleep problems or anger issues and all, sometimes actually counseling itself will help. And if sometimes they might be because they are isolated from their homes and all, they will be having some depressive features and all. So sometimes actually medicines of course will help them in case they are going through some depressive episodes or stress related depressive symptoms even. Sometimes actually it can be just a stress in itself, like with general tips which I was telling, engaging them in some activity. All the time if they are sitting idly in the prison, of course they will be more stressed out. Idle mind is a devil's workshop. All the negative thoughts will keep crowding their minds. So keeping them engaged is one key thing to reduce stress. Engaged in some profitable thing, where of course I hope you are already doing that, no? Where they are some handicraft or some new skills that they are learning, some gardening, where they feel that they are of some value to the society. Of course they are suffering the punishment, but at the same time to boost their self-esteem. One main problem with the prisoners would be that loss of self-esteem for many people. Of course very core dissocial personality people may not have that issue, but many of the prisoners will be having because of some impulsive act or something, they would be in the prison. So that's to boost their self-esteem, to know that they are of some value to others and to the society, to make them do some kind of activity where they are able to be productive and fruitful, where they can be proactive and help one another in the prison. Then actually even actually you can ask them what they enjoy doing, their own hobbies, even good music, good programs, good informative programs, and good, of course in the lockdown actually group activities will be having its own restrictions, but even with social distancing and masking, some group interaction or activity and things and all can be arranged like that. Any other, even exercise of course, and even together if they can do some projects or some things like that, that would be better, that would be good. If they are allowed to communicate with their family members at regular intervals, and to help them to ventilate their stress and emotions, even to the prison officers or counselors. And even our own, even when you people, staff are interacting with them, I know you already would be very good to them. So when we are continuing to be good and better to them, that of course if we were born and brought up in their situation, we would have been probably worse criminals than them. So then we can have more empathy towards them and help them to come out of that, so that it will be not just a prison, but it will be a correctional, as you have aptly named, correctional administration. No, so it will be a correctional time where they correct themselves, where they repent of what they have done in the past and they change the direction of life. So that kind of, and instilling good moral values, helping them to engage in religious activities, spiritual activities, all will help of course. And then then actually giving them some short targets to achieve. Probably you have to finish this particular thing within these days, or within this day, in this half an hour you need to finish this. So achieving some short targets, as I said, achieving short targets will have some dopamine release in our body. Exercise will have some endorphin release in our body. Charity will have some serotonin release in our system. Good sleep will help in the cytokine regulation, and forgiving others, and that kind of moral things and all will help them to reduce the stress hormone levels. So all these things will in general will help them, and asking them their personal problems, and making them feel that there are people who care for them, who are there to help them come out of the situation, not just to condemn them. So as Jesus said to that adulterous woman in John 8:11, no, sin, I do not condemn you, sin no more. That is a balance. We do not condemn them, but don't repeat this again. That kind of message, if they can get that balanced message, if they can get in that time of prison, hope that they will become better citizens for the society and asset to their homes and society in future.